What a fantastic morning, Horse. Welcome to your daily dose of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Juliet Kaufman.
And I'm John. Today we're going to take a look at some scholarship opportunities, student council, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Devin with this week's weather forecast.
Thank you, Juliet. Good morning, Hornets. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. So far, unfortunately, this weekend's weather is very disappointing. Today is partially cloudy with a high of 42 and a low of 29. Saturday is going to be cloudy with a high of 41 and a low of 27. And finally, Friday is going to have a high of 30, a low of 10, and a 70% chance of precipitation. That is all for your weekend's weather forecast, Hornets. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Now here's Juliet and Posse with the rest of your daily news.
Let's take a look on scene with Madison Stratton at the Polar Plunge.
So we're here at the Polar Plunge, where there are a lot of fun activities going on over there. We're about 10 minutes away from doing the plunge, so stay tuned on Monday to see a package for it.
Thanks, Madison. You know, Juliet, college can get pretty expensive, and it can be hard to pay for.
Yeah, John, but there are plenty of opportunities to get some help paying for college. Here's one that is great for first-generation students.
On Wednesday, Ms. Thomas sent out an email about a scholarship opportunity for all current seniors. This scholarship is for those who express leadership and scholarship both at school and in their community. One major factor when applying for this scholarship is whether or not the student needs financial assistance and whether or not they are a first-generation student within their immediate family. This scholarship is funded by the annual Circle City Classic football game, and the scholarship will be paid when the winner is fully enrolled into a post-secondary institution. The deadline to submit this application is April 15th, so there's still plenty of time to apply for it if you're interested. There are many requirements to be eligible for this scholarship. Requirements include being a resident of Indiana, having at least a 3.0 GPA, and being enrolled to a legitimate institution by this fall. There are many more requirements, so if you're interested, you can check out the email from Ms. Thomas, which also includes the link to a fairly standard application. For this scholarship, applicants are required to upload numerous things online. These things are their fully completed application, a one-page personal statement essay, their transcript, letters of recommendation, a completed FAFSA form, and their college acceptance letter. If you have any questions, you can visit the link below for guidance. From Beech Grove High School, I'm Austin McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
There are changes happening with student council.
Here is Alyssa Harrell with more information on the changes.
There are new requirements, opportunities, and options with Student Council. I talked to sophomore class president Juliet Kaufman to get more.
So the new requirements for Student Council, one is GPA, so there's not like a specified GPA yet, but it is C average. The next requirement is we do Bgsn. Here in Bgsn we do these little things for class president where you do a little campaigning and each person has their own person. So you have to do that if you're running for president.
I also asked if there was a way students who are not elected could be involved.
Also, if you want to be on student council and you don't get elected as like an officer, like secretary, treasurer, vice president, or president, you can. Starting next year, you can be like maybe just a student that attends our meetings and helps with things. So that's good for people that don't get elected. Another thing that you can do is you can go to city hall meetings, which will be a big requirement for student council members because we have not got much participation this year, but it's a big thing that we have to do as student council members.
There are tons of ways you can get involved in Student Council next year, and elections will be happening soon. If you have any more questions, you can talk to your class president or class representative. This has been Alyssa for BGSN.
The one and the only Emily Johnson is getting the opportunity of a lifetime for Coach English.
Not only her, but some other special people too.
Here's Lainey Wilson with her on the special occasion.
Beech Grove's own Emily Johnson got a very special opportunity. I talked to her to get a little more on the story.
So, Miss English, Addison, which is Coach's daughter, my mom, Fangman, Miss Walters, and I will all be attending Disney World in May for this award that I nominated Coach English for. And basically, for this award, all I had to do was submit my trailer and an essay explaining like how Coach was, how he impacted students' lives and like why he was such a big deal here at Beech Grove High School. While we are there, we will be at the park for 3 days, and then there's a ceremony on the Saturday night, May 11th, that will also be broadcasted on CBS. We're not exactly sure if I have a good chance of winning it yet, but I'm really excited and I'm thankful for this opportunity.
I also got the chance to talk to Mrs. English. She was quoted saying, "Myself and my family are more than proud of Emily, to say the least. The time she has given to the work she has done is beyond incredible. She has an amazing future ahead of her, and I know Matt is inspiring her each step of the way." Although the special date isn't until May, we are beyond proud of Emily and all her accomplishments. If you would like to watch the video that nominated Coach English for this award, please visit the Bgsn page. This has been Lainey Wilson. Thank you for watching.
Let's toss it over to Jordan Brickley for sports.
Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to sports. Starting off with the Pacers news last night, the Pacers faced off Karl Anthony Towns and the Timberwolves. It wasn't looking good for the Pacers in the first quarter due to the insane 23 points and 7 rebounds from Anthony Towns. The Pacers came up on top with a score of 122 to 115. Both Bogdanovich and TJ Leaf helped the Pacers with a career high. Bogdanovich had 37 points and 7 rebounds and 4 assists. TJ Leaf had 18 points and 3 rebounds. Thaddeus Young had 15 points and 5 rebounds and 5 assists. Wesley Matthews had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And the Pacers' next home game will be against the Magic. This matchup, the Pacers stand at 41-22, while the Magic sits at 29-34. In MLB news, the well-known Bryce Harper finally signed a contract to the Phillies. It was nothing slight, a 13-year, $350 million deal. This is one of the greatest contracts ever. In Beech Grove, the track team will be heading to UND for their first meet. Bigger schools such as Ben Davis and Warren Central will be competing. This will be in the bubble as it's inside due to the cold weather. Coach Taft is expecting to have a record-breaking meet for Beech Grove. The meet will start at 11 and expect to end around 3. It does cost money, so be sure to be safe and bring about $10. Good luck to the Hornets, and hopefully they come out with a win. Also, the boys basketball team will be heading into the second round of sectionals, who will play Heron. We beat Indian Creek on Monday, while Danville just defeated Tri-West, who played Manual tonight. This will be a very competitive game, and the winners will meet on the final game on Saturday. Good luck to the boys. The boys basketball team has their second round of sectionals, so I talked to the basketball team on what their plan is.
The boys basketball team won their first round of sectionals and will be playing tonight at 6 against Heron. I talked to Gavin Hess on how he feels about winning the first round.
First game of sectionals.
It always feels good to make a pass and keep going on in the tournament. I just hope we can make it past this next round coming up. We play Heron tonight, and it should be a good game.
I also asked Gavin about what their game plan was for tonight's game against Heron.
Our game plan is to take an early lead so we can try to get some rest for Saturday's night game. So that means for Griffin Wade, he can get some playing time tonight.
I then talked to Coach Renfro and asked him what his game plan was for tonight's game.
I think we'll keep it simple tonight. Go out, play hard, play together. That's pretty much been the game plan last month or so. Kids have really responded, and not too big of a game plan. We just keep it really basic tonight. Just play hard, have fun.
Be sure to come support the boys and talk to Miss Fengman for more information on the fan bus. I'm Jordan Brickley for Beech Grove Student News.
Every year, the State House hosts the Suits and Sneakers event. Marissa got more.
On Tuesday, February 19th, some members of Beech Grove attended the Suits and Sneakers Day at the State House. Suits and Sneakers Day is a program of the American Cancer Society. I talked to senior Jordan Brickley to get more information.
So a couple of years ago, Coach English talked at this event, and they invited Angela English, and she invited us seniors to go with her. And it was in honor of Coach English, so we all went and supported her.
I also spoke with senior Gavin Hess, and he told me more about what happened while at the State House.
We went to the State House, and we got in front of all the state representatives in the State House, and they memorialized Coach English. They all had a vote on whether to do this, and all 100 members that were there that day voted yes. The Speaker of the House for the State House downtown is a Beech Grove graduate, so he's one of the people that proposed this idea, and they had other people at the State House speak for him. Dr. Kaiser spoke, and one of the other state legislators spoke, so it was a really cool day, and it was a great thing for Coach English's memory.
The senior boys and coaches are all grateful to have been able to go and represent Coach English on a special day. This has been Marissa from BG.
Thanks, Jordan. That is all for your daily dose of BGSN 10. I'm Juliet Kaufman.
And I'm John Placianos. Have an amazing day and a wonderful weekend, Hornets.